There are rules in every hotel, rules the guests never see. But at the Grandview Hotel in Portland, Maine, there's one rule nobody will explain to me. Never go to room 311 after midnight. My name is Marcus Chen. I'm a night auditor. And 3 weeks ago, I broke that rule. What I found, it can't be explained. It can't be undone. And now it's happening to me. This is my story. This is my warning. I've worked the night shift at the Grandview Hotel in Portland, Maine for 3 years. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., 5 nights a week. It's me, alone, in a 12-story building built back in 1924, with sometimes 100 guests sleeping above my head. Most nights are peaceful. The drunk guest stumbling in at 2 a.m., the occasional noise complaint, the steady rhythm of data entry as I balance the books. But 3 weeks ago, November 3rd, something changed. I was running my nightly audit, checking that every occupied room matched our billing, every guest accounted for. It's tedious work, but I'm good at details. Too good, my ex-girlfriend used to say. That's when I saw it. Room 311, status, occupied, guest name, J. Harrison. Checked in 5 days ago, but something was wrong. No minibar charges, no room service, no phone calls. For 5 days, this guest had been invisible. I pulled up housekeeping logs. Every day they'd serviced the room. Their notes all said the same thing: room empty, guest out, standard cleaning. But the guest never checked out. The key card was still active, no contact with the front desk. I called the room, let it ring 20 times. No answer. That should have been the end of it, but I made a mistake. I looked deeper. I accessed room 311's full history. What I found made my hands go cold. October 15th, K. Rodriguez, checked in, never checked out. Housekeeping, room empty. September 22nd, M. Patterson, checked in, never checked out. Housekeeping, room empty. August 8th, D. Tran, checked in, never checked out. Housekeeping, room empty. Month after month, the same pattern. Guests checking in, never checking out, always found empty. Then I cross-referenced the names with our employee directory. K. Rodriguez, former housekeeper, terminated September 2024. M. Patterson, former maintenance, terminated October 2024. D. Tran, former night auditor, terminated August 2024. They were all employees, and they'd all been fired within weeks of appearing in room 311's guest list. I searched for J. Harrison in our employee records. Jamie Harrison, front desk associate, hired 6 months ago, day shift. I'd talked to Jamie yesterday during shift change. Cheerful kid, always smiling. I called Jamie's cell, voicemail. Jamie, it's Marcus. Call me back, it's important. The date on my computer screen stared back at me, November 3rd. I pulled up J. Harrison's check-in date, October 29th, 5 days ago. Every other guest in room 311 had stayed 3 to 7 days before the system auto-checked them out. Jamie's time was almost up. At 2:30 a.m., I took a master key card and went to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor was silent. I'd walked this hallway 1,000 times, but tonight it felt different. Watching. Room 311 was at the end of the hall, last door on the left. I held up my key card. My hand was shaking. I tapped the card against the reader. Key card beep. Access denied. Impossible! Master key cards open every room. I tried again. Denied. Then I heard it, from inside the room, soft, broken sobs. Hello? I called through the door. Is someone in there? The sobbing stopped immediately. Silence. Then footsteps, coming closer, stopping right on the other side of the door. Marcus. The voice was barely a whisper. Female. Marcus, don't come in here, please. Who is this? Because I tried to warn the person before me, just like someone tried to warn me. Marcus, leave this hotel tonight, right now. Don't come back. I don't understand. Check the system, Marcus. I ran back to the lobby, pulled up the room assignment system with shaking hands. Room 311. Status: occupied. Guest name: Marcus Chen. Check-in: November 3rd, 10 p.m. Tonight. I had checked in tonight, at the exact time my shift started. My phone buzzed. Text from unknown number. You have 3 nights. D. Tran. D. Tran, the former night auditor from August. I typed back, what happens in 3 nights? Same thing that happened to me, to all of us. You become permanent. What does that mean? Room 311 isn't a room, it's a trap. Something stayed behind in that room from 1924, something hungry. Every few weeks it picks someone who works here, someone alone at night. It checks them into the system. Then it has 3 nights to make them come to it. If you enter room 311 before sunrise on the 3rd night, you're trapped forever. I called my manager, Patricia, told her everything. Marcus, she said quietly, don't go to room 311. No matter what you hear, no matter who calls you, for 3 nights, resist. I didn't go to work the next 2 nights, stayed at my friend Dave's apartment. But on the 3rd night, November 6th, my final night, at 2 a.m., Dave's phone rang. He answered. Hello? Yeah, this is Dave. Marcus? He's right here. I grabbed the phone, hung it up. Dude, that was your work. They said there's an emergency, a guest complaint. They need you now or they're calling the police. They're lying. Then Dave's TV turned on by itself. Security footage from the hotel lobby. And there, standing at the desk, was me, staring at the camera, smiling. Last chance, Marcus, the me on TV said. Come home. At 2:47 a.m., we got another call. Dave answered. His face went white. My mom just checked into your hotel. She said someone called saying I was in an accident. She's going to room 311 right now. We broke every speed limit. Burst into the lobby at 2:47 a.m. Dave's mom stood in front of room 311, keycard in hand. Mrs. Reyes, don't open that door. She turned, confused. Marcus? Dave? They said Dave was hurt. It's a lie! But as I said it, the door opened on its own. Inside, the room stretched back impossibly far. Dozens of people stood motionless, staring at nothing. K. Rodriguez, M. Patterson, D. Tran, Jamie Harrison. All of them. Everyone room 311 had ever taken. At the back, something moved in the shadows. Not human. A voice echoed, Marcus Chen, your 3 nights are over. Enter, or she enters for you. Dave grabbed his mom, but she seemed frozen, drawn toward the door. I looked at all those people, trapped, aware, unable to escape, for eternity. Patricia appeared beside me, holding an old brass key. This can lock the room permanently, from the inside, but whoever goes in won't come back. Dave grabbed the key. I'll do it! No! I shouted. I don't have kids, Marcus. You have a daughter. I'm sorry. Before I could stop him, Dave swiped his keycard. The door swung open. Dave stepped forward. I grabbed his arm. He looked back with tears in his eyes. Take care of Luna, my cat. Keys under the mat. Then he stepped inside. The door slammed shut. Patricia and I pounded on the door, screaming. No response. Slowly, the door began to fade, shimmer, becoming less real. 30 seconds later, it was gone. Just smooth wall. Marcus Chen was reported missing on November 6, 2024. Police investigated, found nothing. I quit the Grandview Hotel that day. So did Patricia. But I know the truth. Marcus isn't missing. He's in room 311, waiting. aging, living decades in days. And in 10 years, November 6, 2034, that door will appear again. Someone else will hear voices, Marcus's voice, begging to be let out. Some hotels have guests who never check out, not because they love it there, but because they can't leave. If you ever stay at a hotel and they offer you a room that doesn't feel right, trust that feeling. Say no and walk away.